Round of 32 in the Copa del Rey. Let's dive straight into the starting 11. Starting with the Segunda Best side, the host Fuenlabrada, as Antonio Calderon makes 4 changes from Saturday's league win over Rápido Bouzas. Jordi Codina replacing Paul Freixenet in goal. Mikel Iribas takes over Paco Candela's place in the 11, while the 18-year-old Miguel Angel replaces the captain Ruben Sanz, and Juan Quero gets the nod in place of the Brazilian Mateus. Iglesias Villanueva, the head official for this one. The 2 captains, and Luis Milla, player, has made Zidane's starting lineup. And here's a look at 6 changes from Sunday's win over Eibar in the Bernabeu. Only Casilla, Ceballos, Asensio, Nacho, and Teo repeat. And the last 2 in different positions. Nacho moves from right back to center back. Teo moves from left back to left mid. And the one Madrid Castilla player mentioned, the 21-year-old Álvaro Tejero, who starts at left back. I'm Andres Cordero alongside Ray Hudson. And for the first time ever, it is game on in Fuenlabrada, round of 32, first leg in the Copa del Rey, alongside Ray Hudson. Swung in edge of the 6, dangerous ball in. Kiko Casilla caught out in no man's land, but Miguel Angel not able to redirect it on goal.
Not sure that's down here, and certainly Kiko Casilla comes to claim it, but the ball was bending away. Magnificent is what he's been on here.
Swinger toward the spot. Miguel Angel, first shot on target for Fuenlabrada. Kiko Casilla gathers up.
Ribas, clear header, dropping over the white shirts there, and just couldn't get enough on it.
Florentino Perez, along with the president of Fuenlabrada, Jonathan Praena, who's just 32 years old. Going for goal, but on alert was Jordi Codina to gather up.
A good attempt. This is going for that.
Called swinger, edge of the 6. Armando is there, just taken away by Llorente.
He's unlucky. He is unlucky, Armando. He's just a boot length away from making contact on this. He gets a little fortunate with it as it drops right here, but right there, there's a chance, and that's good defending in the end.
As fair challenge in the view of Iglesias Villanueva. It's one back via Asensio and flung over the top. Marcos Llorente with a crack on goal.
Well, not really on goal though, this one, is it? And he should have done way better. That looked like a foul to me, but play on, and then here on Lucas Vazquez's face, pushing. And again, clear look at by the referee, right down the barrel. Sees nothing.
There's no question about contact. It just doesn't look like the contact.
Frustrating night for the boss.
A rare sight as well, isn't it?
Yeah. In terms of having a pot-shotted goal.
Good ball for Lucas Vazquez. Sent in. Cata Diaz, acrobatic.
Here you go.
Miguel Angel gets it out. Flung in off the crossbar from Llorente.
Well, just as I was suggesting for the white shirts to be a little braver, Llorente says, do you mean like this? Wonderful strike, and that's a great save from Codina. Jordi rises beautifully. Llorente knocks the snot out of this. Beautiful volley, and that is a great save onto the bar.
What a hit from the defensive midfielder, Marcos Llorente.
Wonderful technique.
Second corner kick for Real Madrid. Asensio, it just poked free, fired on target. Codina spills it from Borja, but collects on the bounce.
Strikes through this one nicely. Does it take a little deflection on the way to the goal?
Now Lucas Vazquez has that effort blocked. That's the end of the opening 45. Fuenlabrada 0, Real Madrid 0. The ball rolls on the second half of Fernando Torres Stadium. Alongside Ray Hudson, I'm Andres Cordero. Drops inside of the area. Lucas Vazquez doesn't reach it. Ceballos does.
Nicely
through for Lucas Vazquez into the area. Lucas, soft out in the end. Ashraf leaves it for Lucas Vazquez. It's a good cross in back post. An hour played, no goals yet. Fuenlabrada 0, Real Madrid 0. He's the third-tier club holding their own at home against the defending La Liga and 2-time defending European champions.
with Adrian. He got voted Coach of the Year with them for turning a Scottish team into touch footballers.
Ashraf into the area of contact. He's given a penalty. It's a chance for Real Madrid to break the deadlock from the spot.
A reach in here against the danger man, and he looked as if he might have just clipped his ankles, and he knows it.
Fran Garcia disappointed with himself. He picks up the yellow card, has given away the penalty. Now the contact begins outside of the area. Does it carry into the area?
Oh, take a look here.
He reaches out there, and he's let him go before. It's former Madrid keeper Codina. It's Marcos Asensio. It's the opener for Real Madrid. Just past the hour, it's Fuenlabrada 0. Real Madrid 1.
There's a pressure relief for the Madridistas. A bit of heartbreak here for Fuenlabrada. Cool, like a polar bear's backside. Asensio sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Wonderful dispatch. Imagine the penalty competitions in the Real Madrid training sessions with him and Cristiano. That's perfect.
Well, goals in back-to-back games now for Marco Asensio. He was also on the score sheet at the weekend as Real Madrid beat Eibar 3-0. That's Lucas Vazquez. Marco Asensio, dangerous from here. Asensio! Parried by Codina. Might have taken a deflection on its way through.
I'm not so sure. I think this one just didn't get enough sizzle on it. It's not exactly the technique that he wanted. No.
Ceballos. Lovely ball in for Borja Mayoral into the area. Borja! He skies it over the crossbar. And first good look he's had all game.
A beautiful ball played into him. Take a look at this. Absolutely tremendous ball played in from Ceballos.
Flag stayed down, he was offside.
The ball played in, though, is magnificent, and then the turn is admirable. As he's going down, he's losing his balance, and he still gets it on target.
Leg of this two-legged round of 32 clash. Ashraf. Good ball in for Borja! What a save by Codina to deny Borja Mayoral.
Brilliant football this time from the Royal Whites. The Merengues really put it together. People with your fancy schmancy machines, go back and don't just look at this great header and this wonderful save, but the build-up from these young lads was absolutely exceptional. Jordi again, man of the...
I'll tell you more about that in a moment. Promising attack here. Borja lays it off for Lucas Vazquez, edge of the area. Vazquez!
Saved it again. I think he gets a touch to it again. Jordi Codina, let's take a look. Beautiful ball. Little bit of a kiss off. Just fades away. I thought Codina had launched himself and did another spectacular save from that angle, but no, didn't need his hand.
Swinger. Another penalty. Has he given it? Yet a second penalty for Real Madrid. This time it's Paco Candela, and he's sent off. Second yellow card for Candela. Picked up his first in the 74th. The third and final substitution for Antonio Calderon. His performance short-lived. Lucas, the next Espanyol midfielder. Lucas Vazquez doubles the lead for Real Madrid. It's Fuenlabrada 0, Real Madrid 2.
This is the right direction this time. Jordi does a good job of trying to get there, reading the eyes of Lucas, but it's too precise, and the prerequisite power is there. A nice guided penalty kick into the far corner for number 2. Yeah, it wasn't too easy for you.
And Nacho is inside of the area, so is Cata Diaz there. And he'll step in, replacing Ashraf. The ground. Possession figure is just under 70% for Real Madrid. Ceballos measuring up. He did not miss by much.
One look, that's all he needed. Sees the goalpost right there and thinks, why not? It's a great dynamic. I tell you what, it looks well. away from the goal, and perhaps it is, but that's a tremendous effort.
Cata Diaz goes for goal, stings the gloves of Kiko Casilla. And Fran Garcia doesn't get there in time.
From the Argentina man. Beautiful hit.
Contained it well, Kiko Casilla.
Yep, just doesn't get the angle away from the centre of the goal.
It's Diony. Diony against the world.
Got nothing on.
And the world wins. Heavy touch from Vallejo and a foul by Vallejo as Luis Milla goes to ground. The yellow card. The red card. Vallejo sent off with a straight red for a reckless challenge.
Well, there was words earlier between Vallejo and this referee in the first half, and Vallejo perhaps wasn't given enough respect in that first half exchange.